Anushka for Bird from Homestead. And I know that don't be updating a lot these couple weeks. We have my little girl have accident. She fall running, and we had to go to the hospital. We had to take some X-ray, and I fall too, and be a little bit sick. So be a lot of things these couple of weeks to be doing. So I want to give you an update of what I'm doing in my garden. You can see I'm outside. Whee! I have a lot of things to do. So let me show you. Here I got these garden bags. I got them in the dollar store. I filled them with leaves first, and let me show you better. I filled them with leaves. Now I wet them because if the bag is too tall, and I don't want to fill everything with soil. But this is good because then it's going to compost and break down. This is not going to compost, and it's going to be rich nutrients for my tomatoes. Here I'm going to put 2 tomatoes and 1 pepper, 3 plants per bag because it's a really big bag. You can see here, and this is $1 and this is $3. Yeah, this is going to be going to take more years to degrade, but right now I need something that I can use and can keep buying buckets through the year, but I don't have the money to buy all the buckets I need right now. But I have the money to buy dollar store garden bags. So here's another bag that I already filled. You see the 2 tomatoes and 1 pepper, and here's 2 tomatoes and 1 this is not eggplant, this is a squash. I just put some water and see how they go. So yeah, and you can see I have a lot of these garden bags. It's not filling all way up because I'm waiting for the tomatoes to grow and then fill it again with soil. You can see my my cabbage over there, and these that have the broccoli and 1 color. I transfer the color, the broccoli bolt, and give it to the chickens. And so I have leeks here and some onions here. So here's the broccoli. I leave 2 seeds. I had 2 broccolis left for the stars I buy in fall. So I'm not going to make this a garden tour because I just I want to keep the garden now today. I want today to be about what I'm doing. So this is going to be 2 seeds. Here this is the box I use for brooding the baby chicks that right now are in the chicken coop that I expand. You can see I have 2 raised beds over there, one that I'm going to fill today too. And here I have all the beddings for my chicken, the chicken coop, chicken brooder, and that's going to be the bottom of my raised bed. Well, I'm going to treat it like raised bed anyway. And here, this is going out. I put it here to put water on them. This is going to be another garden bag filled with tomatoes and maybe an eggplant, something like that. This is going to be 1, 2, 3 tomatoes, 6 tomatoes are going to be 1. Yeah, I need a space for tomatoes. I have a lot of tomatoes. So yeah, the garden is taking all this is going to be a path. So I put here this here for now, but this is going to be a way. I have a lot of things to work. That's my chicken over there. So everything is going well right now. I'm going to show you how I mix the soil for this. So here's the soil already mixed. Using black cow manure, topsoil, and garden soil. Kellogg's. I really like this one. It's organic. I tried a couple before, and I've got perlite and rose release fertilizer. And I don't put peat moss because first the stores like Lowe's and Home Depot, they don't have for weeks now peat moss. So I just pour some perlite, but because the garden bags are so big, and the raised bed, well, the box that is going to be a raised bed, well, this is going to be good. It's going to retain water. It's not going to it's light. And why I pull topsoil? Because the topsoil are going to give them the minerals that the fertilizer don't give to the plants, and they need the minerals of the soil, of the ground, of the dirt, to a part of the organic matter. So this is what I'm doing right now, and you can see how well this have a couple days already. How well it's doing the tomatoes. So here I have a chocolate cherry, this one, and this one is a large red cherry, and this is sun damage because don't harden them well when taking it off the greenhouse. And this pepper is a chichito pepper, so I had to very careful here because I have 3 very hungry plants, and I had to maintain the food, the nutrients for these plants. I have to mulch them. I'm going to mulch all this with leaves from my garden, for my trees, and hopefully the leaves that are below in the bags are going to decompose and add nutrients. And all the cow manure and compost that I put are going to add nutrients too. So finger crossed that I do something well and I don't have to spend a lot of money feeding my plants. And I'm going to really start doing more religiously in my compost bin. So that's the trellis I do for my cocomelons, and yeah, and everything is changing right now. And we will see how everything goes. You can see how everything is going right now. It's a lot of work, and I really hurt myself when my daughter fell because I fell for her. You can see she's finished antibiotics, but I'm really pleased too because one of my friends, I'm very happy with that, she helped me to sell the tomatoes I have for sale, and I sold a lot. I still have a lot to sell yet. What I have left is a lot of cherry tomatoes of different kinds. Envy, that's the green cherry tomatoes. Honeycomb, that's the orange, like orange yellow cherry tomatoes. Red tomato and chocolate tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, all that. I have a couple. I don't think so I have a lot of slices left, maybe 1 or 2. But yeah, I hope that I can keep selling that. If not, I'm going to give them away or do something somewhere in my space. It's a little bit cold today. Well, for me, I think it's 60 degrees. Sorry about the people that are very cold. But I'm a Caribbean girl. I passed 24 years in Puerto Rico, living in 80 and 90 degrees. So yeah, I'm going to show you how I plant tomatoes. Because it's simple, but it's a little bit tricky, especially my tomatoes that are a little bit leggy, because well, I don't have a lot of sunlight here, and especially when I put the greenhouse, the light is a little bit difficult to come by, but it's the only space I have to put my greenhouse, sadly. Anyway, I'm going to show you about that. Well, here I am. I'm going to put these 2 tomatoes. I leave it like that to make a curve, so I don't have to plant them so deep, and a lot hot, and it's difficult to plant them like that. Don't planify. I don't plant well. That's sadly, but I'm going to put a lot of water now when I plant them, and cross fingers that they survive. This is a beef steak tomato, a classic one. So I'm going to plant them until here, because all this is going to be roots, and that's going to strain put very strong roots for to have better tomatoes. I'm going to plant to don't let it flower here yet. I want them to put roots. I can wait a little bit more for tomatoes. So you can see how I put it, like put it in bed here, and this is going to cover this. You can break a little bit that the tomatoes don't mind to the roots behind though. That's all you have to do. Let me put the camera the other way so you can see better. Well, I thought I was recording when I plant this bag and this bag, but apparently I don't do it. So let's resume. I just do like a better trench here to put it, because of these days that the plant was like a little bit like weird, because I put it horizontal in the ground, so it can go up and do the curve, so I don't go deeper in the back, and that can help me to save some space on the soil. So the original roots are here, and all this is a stem that's going to develop roots, and I put all the leaves up except the first leaf. You can see it's a little bit sad, because they dry out a little bit. So I'm going to put some water now. And this technique, you can do it. Put it in the soil for a couple in the ground horizontally, a couple of days. So if you have leggy plants like me, or your tomatoes are too big and you don't want to dig a big deep hole, you can put it like that, and going to always trying to find the light, and it's going to do like an arch, and you can plant it horizontal and not vertical in your raised bed, your bed, or pots or whatever. So now a good drink, so the roots can have a good start. Good thing about the starter mix that I do first, with the manure and the pea moss and the perlite and vermiculite, that helped me to don't put fertilizer in my plants ever. So they start to life to now. They're now sad because they don't have enough water. That was my fault. I've been very busy these couple of days, but I don't have to put water with fertilizer to them. And now I put, you can see, part of the soil sterility fertilizer in the soil mix, and that's going to help too with the health of the plants. So it's going to take like 2 days or something like that to be very better, like those plants over there. But they're going to have a good beginning, and hopefully in 4 weeks I'm going to have my first tomato harvest. You can see this one is too. It's going to look for water, those roots. Well, this is all for today. I know it's a short video, but really my phone is dying. I do my videos in my phone. Sorry about the lights. I have the lights, the sun between the bamboos, and the lights is not good here in this area, but the plants like it. I have all my berry bushes over there. I can put it well. Anyway, with my roses, and they're going good. I even have grapes. I don't have not edit yet that video. I'm being very busy. But it's coming. It's coming. I'm going to put like a video that resume the things I've been doing and recording, but don't put yet. Sorry. Squirrel. But yeah, I've been working a lot inside the house and outside. I've been painting the house, and I've been very busy. Just one person, but it's coming that I harvest my first peas, and they're delicious. And do the experiment about harvest the peas and then eat it like an hour later. The flavor diminished so much that I was like, holy cow. I don't think I'm going to see the food in the store the same way. So yeah. Well, bless you, have a good day. If you still can't plant outside like me, well, don't lose hope. Spring is here, and you will soon do that. And can plant your tomatoes. I'm a little bit jealous of you, because you can have your brassicas so happy right now, but I can't. I'm just waiting for the time to be like this broccoli that go to seed. So yeah, things like that. Well, that's the beauty of having different growing zones, and that everything is different, even in miles away, a couple miles away, is the environment is different than mine. So that's something very beautiful about this planet, about this country too. See you next time. Have a blessed day. Bye bye.